I thought we'd go on another little walk. We're in Suffolk. It's a rural area that I am right now. We're in Snape Maltings, the grounds of an estate. Doing this consecutive daily blogging challenge is going to be even more of a challenge than normal. We're teaching. The young'uns are teaching between 9:30 and 6 every day, up until Friday. Starting from today, we're doing an educational music project. So that's 9:30 till 6 every day. And then on top of that, we've got things going on in the evening as well. And also on the Thursday evening, straight after we do the teaching, we have to go back to do Spring Watch, because it turned out it was just our song. It was just our song that we were doing yesterday. So we're actually doing the proper interview on Thursday, which I suppose is good news in a way, because it means that I've still got a little bit of time to swat up on my bird knowledge. So keep the facts coming, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, that's one of the reasons I'm out here right now. It's because I'm listening. We're listening to the different birds. I'm communing with nature. Feel free if you hear any particular warbles or chirrups or indeed chirps. Yes, I know all the technical terms. I've really done my research, as you can tell. Then let me know what you can hear. Maybe you could say, 3 minutes, 14 seconds in, David, was a clear sound of a sparrowhawk. I can listen to that. That would sort of maybe help me. But the main reason for being out here is just because after all of the teaching and things like that, the last thing I want to do is just sit in front of a laptop and have to think of things to write. So I just thought I'd just do a little bit of an audio dollop here, and hopefully it's quite nice as well. Hopefully it's quite nice. It's perhaps more meditative than humorous, but I like to think of people feeling as if they're with me right now on a walk with me. What was that? Can you hear that? Let's go and investigate. Let's do some nature investigation here. Let's see what we've got. My goodness. I think there's something down there. Listen, what's that noise? Can someone identify that? I'm literally, there is something on the ground. We're right next to it now. I'm literally right, it's scurrying past me right now. It's just flown off. I don't know what it is. Oh my goodness. I know this is a bit pointless. In a way, a blind person trying to do a nature walk. We're literally centimetres away from birds. I don't know what, there's something in the bushes scurrying. I don't know if you can hear it. Hang on a minute. It's Michael. What are you doing in the bushes, Michael? Oh, he's scurried off. I think I don't know what he was up to. Some nefarious activities going on there. A part of me is worried that this isn't particularly interesting, but at the same time, it's amazing. You just never know what is interesting for people and what people do like. I mean, the exemplification of that was the whole 91 million, or over 100 million now, for that woman in a mask. But also, on the subject of birds, Classic FM got its highest ratings. The most people listened to Classic FM before it was Classic FM, when essentially they were just doing test transmissions, just making sure that the transmitters all worked and things like that. And to do that, they played 24 hours a day the sounds of birds. And that apparently garnered Classic FM the most listeners. So there is something to be said for just having the sound of birds. Maybe might be more popular than David's Daily Digital Dollop. I put all this effort in trying to think of interesting things to talk about and trying to come up with jokes and things. And maybe all people want is just the sound of birds. Maybe people are listening to this now just saying, shut up! We just want to hear the birds, David. We just want to hear the sound of Michael scurrying in the bushes. Hang on, there's something else over there scurrying. What's this? It's Sean. It's Sean Cooney. Sean Cooney and Michael Hughes both scurrying in the bushes together. I knew they were up to something. I might leave you with one little story of something that happened today when teaching, and then I'll say goodnight. So we're teaching people, I think between the ages of 11, I think the youngest is, and 19. And basically, it's the creme de la creme of young musicians in the country. Absolutely brilliant musicians. One of the girls is aged 12, and who plays the harp. She's called Oriel. There was a little bit of a mix-up. I've been quite tired. Been doing a lot of stuff. It's been very hectic. Obviously we had the whole spring watch thing, then we went to the pub, then I had to get the dollop out, then we were up quite early for this teaching, so my mind was a little bit addled at the start. I was trying to remember everybody's name, and I unfortunately kept referring, in my addled state, I did this on more than one occasion as well, and you'd have thought once you've made a mistake like this, you won't make a mistake like that again. I referred to Oriole on more than one occasion as Areola. And then what was stupid is I did it before, and I probably got away with it. I don't think anyone noticed. But then I did it again, and I think, of course it's not bloody Areola. Why? Who in their right mind is going to name their child after the pointy bit of a nipple? Oh, listen. Can you hear that? I'm getting closer. I think that's a pigeon. My goodness. The pigeon is literally above my head. And then, because I felt really embarrassed about it, I then made more of a reference to it. So I was like, I do apologise there for calling you Areola. And I was like, why do I keep doing this? Like, why don't I just let it go? But I couldn't. I thought there must be a way of just making it better by talking more. But of course it didn't, because people might be thinking, we know what he's got on the brain. And it's quite inappropriate as well, the fact that, this is a 12-year-old girl and I'm referring to her as Areola. But I think, to be honest, it probably wouldn't have been a big thing. But it's just the fact that, for some reason, I thought I could make it better by kind of like making a little bit of a joke about it. But actually all I did was bring more attention to the fact. And I apologised for forgetting a name. I said, I've got a memory problem. Because it sounds like memory. And obviously we're talking about breasts with the whole Areola thing. So I think that's a good joke. That's a punchline there, isn't it? That's a punchline. Shall we quit on that one? Thank you very much for listening to this, and I hope on some level you have enjoyed it, even if it has just been the sound of the birds. With that in mind, let's end this dollop with a few seconds of bird sound. Thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow. Right. Update, ladies and gentlemen. Because I went exploring with finding the birds and things. I didn't know where I was going, because where I am is just like a countryside walk, and I got a bit carried away with the birds. So a little bit, same old story, and I got a bit lost. So I spent the next half an hour. So much of this being like a quick dollop. It's like the gods were punishing me. Yeah, you can't be bothered to put the effort into right. We're going to show you. Half an hour it took me to get back home. And I was like wandering around trying to find places. There's no signal, so I couldn't ring Michael or Sean. I mean, not that there would be any point anyway, because they wouldn't have a signal either, because they were in the bushes, and that's quite remote. I could get a bit of internet signal now and again, but very rarely, like Wi-Fi. So I kind of knew I was getting closer, because it was connecting to the Wi-Fi network, and I essentially have had to use the Wi-Fi network to get back home. And it's going 2 bars, and I'm like, yes, I'm getting closer. 1 bar, I'm obviously going further away. But it's not an exact science. I mean, because obviously, it doesn't travel in a straight line, the signals as such, it bounces off things and that kind of thing. But essentially I used that. And then also, because we're in a place where it's like a load of different doors, a load of different rooms, and I essentially had to find my way back. When I eventually got a little bit of Wi-Fi, I had to use an app on my phone to find the number on the door. So I'd find the number on the door, and then I would consult the app and ask it what door number it was. And eventually I managed to find my way back, and it took about half an hour. So this has not been the quick dollop that I'd planned it to be. In fact, it's now even later than I would have probably got to bed anyway. But I mean, at one point I thought, I am going to be wandering around for... I thought at one point I'm just going to have to find somewhere to sleep. Because, there's kids around here as well. There's students. So the idea of me just wandering around, which is essentially what I was doing, trying to get into places, like I was pushing doors and stuff, and you could hear them like going, as I was trying to get in, the sound of the door bolting. So, I just thought, this is going to be terrible. I'm going to end up, one of the supervisors is going to come out, and he's going to see me, who's meant to be the responsible teacher, trying to break into the kids' rooms and stuff. And after the whole areola debacle, suspicions might be aroused. Oh dear.
Hello. Inspired by David's audio walks, this is Catherine and Claire out on an audio walk on a nice Sunday morning. And we're going to show you some chirruping in a minute. Claire's already spotted some rampant weeds. I don't know what a rampant weed is, but there's two of us, so we should be safe. And here's some chirruping to listen to. Come on, you buggers. Chirrup. I told you they wouldn't.
I know you're recording now.
There we go. Hopefully you heard that chirrup. So now handing over to the master, David Eagle. What kind of a tip is this? There we go. The end. Screen's gone off.
Thank you very much, Catherine and Claire, for their contribution there. That's our first listener contribution, audio contribution. And I like the way this is shaping up. I mean, if anybody else wants to send any audio-related things to me, feel free. The subject of tits is coming up quite a lot on the dollops, and not always in the breast sense, although yesterday we were talking about nipples. I say we were talking about it, so I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Yeah, we were all talking about it, weren't we? We were having a discussion about it. I can't remember who started it, but someone brought it up. But in answer to your question, I have no idea what the tit is. I mean, I could do the obvious joke there. I thought you said you were called Catherine and Claire. But we don't do obvious jokes on the dollop. That's one thing we don't do. We're always breaking new ground. Sometimes you might think there's not actually any comedy in this dollop, but actually you're wrong. Try listening to it again, maybe in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, or 20, or maybe even 50 years' time. I think I'm ahead of my time, actually. The secret of comedy is timing. So keep listening at different times, and you might appreciate actually just how comedically brilliant some of the, what you may class as the less funny dollops have been. They're just more innovative and pioneering. And now and again I will shoehorn in a joke about nipples, or something like that, just to keep people on side. But really, I mean, this bit that I'm doing now is absolutely hilarious. But, I mean, I'm aware that it probably won't be in vogue until 2034, I would say. And then Donald McIntyre? Michael McIntyre. No, Donald McIntyre, the investigative journalist who nearly got beaten up by football hooligans and members of the BNP when he did those documentaries where he infiltrated the BNP and football hooligan gangs and that kind of thing, pretending to be one of those when actually he was covertly recording. Well, he's branched in 2034, I predict that he will branch out into comedy. Weirdly, Michael McIntyre, well, there'll be a problem with the BBC and some paperwork, and Michael McIntyre will accidentally sign the wrong contract. He makes a mistake, he accidentally signs Donald McIntyre's contract, and vice versa. They got the contracts mixed up. There's nothing they can do about it. It's a contractual obligation now, so they have to swap each other's jobs. The next thing he knows, he's doing a documentary about gangs. He's got to spend a year living in gangs, Michael McIntyre. And it all ends horribly wrong, as you can imagine, because Michael McIntyre is really well known. And he's just about to be beaten up, but fortunately he is saved by his powers of observation. Even, they're just about to beat him up and he thinks, I'm going to die here. But then he just starts very humorously observing the fact that he's being beaten up. He's got a sawn-off shotgun, he's holding it to my face. But he doesn't just say that, obviously. I can't think of jokes about that situation, but Michael McIntyre obviously could. And he makes some jokes and everybody starts laughing. And they just don't have the heart to shoot him, so they let him go. Anyway, we were going somewhere, but I can't remember where. So, you joined me on a walk yesterday. But today I was about to go for a walk, actually, and do another audio dollop walk. And at that moment, Sean brought me a cup of tea. I'm not sure why. He's been particularly nice to me today. Actually, both Sean and Michael have been particularly nice to me. And I think it's probably because of the discovery in the bushes yesterday. If you listened to yesterday's dollop, I heard some scurrying in the bushes, and it turned out to be Sean and Michael scurrying in the bushes together. And I think maybe Sean and Michael are being especially nice to me in the hope that I will remain silent on the subject. And I haven't, in fairness, I've only said they were scurrying. I haven't divulged any more information than that. Hopefully, what I like to imagine is that yesterday's dollop was really nice. I can imagine people listening, maybe with headphones on, really getting a full sensory experience of the walk. Because there's this fad on YouTube, I don't know if you've come across it before, and I've heard people talk about this, called ASMR, which I believe stands for audio sensory... I need to get my researcher. We've got a researcher on the programme. Hang on. Hello, researcher.
Hi.
What does ASMR stand for?
Let me think. Here's what I found on the web for what does ASMR stand for. Have a look.
No, it stands for, I got that completely wrong, it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. So I don't think I need to explain anything more. Let's move on. So basically the idea is certain sounds, sort of intimate sounds, trigger a positive response, a kind of a tingly response. And I've just done a bit of reading there, and apparently they often use binaural mic techniques, like I'm using right now. They put some ear microphones on the head of a dummy, on the ears of the dummy, inside the dummy's ears, and then it records as if the dummy was an actual person, and you're getting the spatial separation. So it's as if you are the dummy. In this case, I am the dummy, because the headphones are in my ears right now. There's all sorts of different recordings that people have. It's not meant to be a sexual thing. That's the weird thing about it. It's not meant to be a sexual thing. It sounds sexual when you describe what it is, because basically, people have got YouTube channels which have got millions of hits. And it's things like, you can get one where it's a recording of you getting a haircut. So someone's obviously snipping the hair around the dummy and going, "And how are you today? You have a good day? I'll just tidy your hair up for you, madam. Yes, yes." You can hear it very close to your ear. And so it's kind of that kind of intimate thing. Or you might have a massage one. You know, it's like, "Oh, I'm just easing your muscles now." They don't all have the same voice. I don't know why I'm doing the same voice. It's like, bloody hell, you were a hairdresser before, now you're a masseur. You get about a bit. "Oh, I know, I have quite a lot of debt, you know. I need to pay the bailiffs. They're going to come round and they kill me." And I thought, well, I need to pay my debt unless I can rely on my powers of comic observation when they are killing me. Maybe I can observe something like Michael McIntyre will do in 2034. You can listen to Struggling Blogger. That's what you're listening to right now on ASMR. Struggling Blogger. How many hits will this get? So it does sound quite sexual because it's things like massage, and I'm not getting your hair cut isn't particularly sexual, but it's the fact that someone's whispering in your ear. I love it. I'm having a look now at ones that you can get. I'm thinking that's the kind of things, or like cup of tea. Cup of tea. Having a cup of tea. So you can sit with your headphones on and you can pretend that you're having a cup of tea with me. So let's pretend now. Let's do a little bit of role play. So I think the idea of ASMR is that I will kind of talk to you generally. I'll listen to a few examples in a second so that we can get an idea of what they actually meant to sound like. But this is how I imagine ASMR sort of is. You kind of it's just incidental stuff. It's not meant to be entertaining or anything like that. So it's going to be difficult for me. So I'm just going to do maybe 30 seconds. This is called having a cup of tea. Okay. Hello, would you like a cup of tea? Yeah? Okay, hang on a second. There you go. Enjoy. Nice, isn't it? There's nothing like a cup of tea at the end of a long day to de-stress you. Don't you think? I'm doing quite a lot of I'm sort of trying to be intimate, you know, sort of. I'm going to put some headphones on now.
Sweet Whispers Central ASMR podcast.
Okay, so that one maybe is a bit sexual, the first one I've just found. It's called I Am Here For You. It says Sweet Whispers XX. So maybe that one. We'll stay away from that one for now, shall we? It's a Sunday, it doesn't seem fitting for a Sunday. Plus it'll probably mention tits, we've had enough of that.
For when you feel a bit down, Sweet Whispers.
Oh, that's nice. For when you feel a bit down, Sweet Whispers. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, it's probably sexual again, when you feel a bit down indeed.
Sensual whispers and feather kisses.
I'm going to put these headphones on, and we're going to listen to some feathery kisses and sweet whispers, I believe.
Sensual whispers and feather kisses.
Oh, sensual whispers, even better. Right, let's put these headphones on. Alright, we've got to put the headphones on now, so you can probably tell that. The sound will have been a bit more muffled now. Okay, I'm pressing play.
It's been a rough day, hasn't
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Well, now you're here with me.
I suppose I am, yeah.
Give me a sweet kiss.
A kiss? Oh, why not? Oh, I'm talking while kissing at the same time. It's one of my many talents. Yeah.
It's time to relax and let me take care of you.
We all know what that means,
I
don't
want you
we?
to lie back on your bed.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Right, okay. Won't make too much difference, to be honest, love.
Relax. Take a deep breath with me. Good. It's just you and me.
Yeah, well, actually,
Relaxing on your bed
there's
together.
probably another 300 people here as well.
The room's warm.
Yeah.
The lighting is soft.
Well, I don't know,
And
I'll
we're
close
just
my
here
eyes.
reveling in our bare skin.
I haven't got bare skin. Yeah, I was wondering why you were wearing that bare skin. I thought that was a bit weird.
Take another deep breath with me.
What's your obsession with taking deep breaths? Let's just get on with the good stuff.
I might try something a little different. Something special. Just for you.
Good for me. And my...
Will you let me?
Yeah, of course I will, but there's 300 other people
I
listening as well.
am holding in my hand
Oh,
a
God.
feather tickler. It's quite simple. A long black handle with a spray of beautiful soft feathers
Right.
in a rich crimson color on the end.
Yeah, I don't know why
A bit
I...
like a feather duster.
I know what...
Quite as large.
All right, bloody hell.
Smaller.
All right.
Intimate.
Get on with it then.
Up to your shoulder. Into the curve of your neck. And across to the other side. And then back slowly. And down your arm. Into your wrist. And then back up again.
I'm not sure why you...
Whispery, feathery softness.
Yeah, it's quite...
Tantalizing your flesh.
Well, I'm not sure if it's tantalizing my flesh. Why are you saying it like that? Tantalizing my flesh. It sounds a bit sinister, that.
Over your fingers.
Yeah.
And back up.
Yeah, just...
It's lovely, isn't it?
Well, it's nice, but I mean, to be honest,
Whisper, sensual softness.
you know, you can undo my belt if you like. I mean, I feel as if it's been a... You know, it's...
Me brushing it across your cheek now.
Oh, yes, you are. Hey, you don't even know which cheek she's brushing it against, everybody.
And up your other cheek.
Yeah, my other cheek, yeah. And the other cheek. Come on, love.
Forehead. Down.
Oh, down. Oh, finally.
Over your nose.
Oh, my nose. Bloody hell, I thought we were getting somewhere there. My bloody nose. My nose. Come on, keep going. Yeah.
Pausing for a feather kiss on your lips.
Yeah, now keep
Down
going.
your chin.
Down,
to your
down,
chest.
down. Chest, that's better. Down.
Tickling over your bare tummy.
Yes, Michael, like it. Now.
To rest between your legs.
Uh-huh.
And giving it a spin there.
Yes.
Teasing you a bit
You
before
are.
moving it
Well,
slowly back up.
Just keep it where it is.
Drifting
Oh,
over your
here we
belly
go
button.
again, back to the nose.
And feel that whisper of air tease across your clavicle.
Clavicle.
Back and forth. And then down to your right breast. And the feathers twirling over your
Oh, there we go, the nipples. The breasts had to come in there, didn't they?
And feel that whisper of air on your sensitive breast as it spins. Love that feeling. Boy or girl, it's all the same sensitivity there.
Hang on a minute. You don't know whether I'm a boy or a girl? How the hell? You've had a feather down my pants for the last 5 minutes. I mean, surely you could work it out. Boy or girl?
Actually, I think I need to have a nibble there as well.
Ooh. Oh, she's really... Yeah.
As I guide the feathers down the center of your chest
She's
once
back to the
more.
pretty feather again. I was getting good. I thought we were getting somewhere there with the nibbling. I thought we were getting somewhere, but she's back to the old feather again. Put the feather away. Let's just get the business. Come on.
Over your tummy and down further.
Ah, here we go. We're getting back to it.
Tracing of your hips.
Yeah.
And then skimming
Have you worked out whether I'm a boy or a girl yet?
and down your leg to the top of your foot.
Foot? Oh, come
Feathers
on.
dancing over your toes.
Yeah, no, to be honest, this is getting to me. It's getting annoying over there. I don't.
Side to side now
Yeah,
in a
just-
small zigzag pattern.
You sort of get an idea of where to go, and then you just ruin it by tickling my nose and my toes.
And then brushing across your pelvis now, and back and forth to each of your hip bones.
Do you fancy another nibble? Come on.
Tickling you gently.
Let's have another nibble. Come on.
And then down to the top of your left thigh.
There we are. Now, how about nibbling
That
there?
same zigzag pattern
Go
all the way down
Come on, give it a nibble.
to those toes. Ever so
The
slow.
toes again. God's sake.
Now giving them little feather kisses.
Oh, you're giving them a little nibble, are you? Oh, this is ridiculous. She's nibbling my toes. I'll just shuffle her around. I'm just shuffling a little bit. Maybe we can manoeuvre her. Come on.
Teasing the inside of those thighs.
It worked. It worked. Oh, yes, result. Result. It's well worth it. Come on.
Still spinning as it moves.
Yeah, you can do whatever you like with the feather. As far as I'm concerned, love just.
Utilizing feather legs.
Yeah, I'm not even bothered. I'm not even bothered about the feather. It's the nibbling I'm enjoying. Come on.
Done.
Done. Done. Did you just say done? You are joking. There's elements that I liked of it, yeah, but let me be honest with you here. We can't be done, surely. And that's it, is it? You're just going to leave me like that? Done. Unbelievable. Done. David's Daily Digital Dollop 151. Michael Hughes' birthday. No, I haven't finished. I've turned the title. Michael Hughes' birthday special. It is 31st. Cheers. Bit of audio actuality now.
So now, listeners,
Go on.
David said to me, what would you like for your birthday? And I said, look, all I would like in the world would be to be part of this wonderful world of yours, David.
Yeah.
David's Digital Dollop. So this is this is a dream come true for me.
It is, Michael. Well, that wasn't your first request, but let's not get into that, shall we? There's the first joke. First joke. There we are. Excellent. So what I think the experiment basically is, we're here for probably, I don't know, we've got a pint to drink. We might be here for another half an hour. And I'll just leave this running. I'll leave this running, and we'll just see what happens, and hopefully...
The pint or the dollop?
Yeah, very good, very good.
It's the kind of joke you would
And no, it's not. It doesn't make any sense. You need to go on a dollop. You need to go on my...
a dollop course, yes.
a workshop that I run them, so if you want to do one. So you could do, maybe you could do your own digital dollop in 2017, Mr. Cooney. And then Michael Hughes. I'd say 2025, you might be about ready. Oh, shall we introduce who we have? So obviously, I'm David Eagle. We've got Sean Cooney here from the Young'uns. Michael Hughes, also from the Young'uns.
David.
31 today.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And also we have Becky Marshall Potter from Folk East Festival, the organiser of. Say hello, Becky.
Hello.
And then we have John as well.
Hello, everybody.
Husband of said Becky, and also organiser of the Folk East Folk Festival. There you go.
So where's Marshall then? She said we have Becky Potter, we have
Marshall Potter. Becky Marshall. It's one of those hyphenated names. One of those hyphenated names. You, Michael.
Yes, David.
You were going to have a hyphenated name, weren't you? When you were going to get married to somebody else. We'll have to talk about this. We'll have to talk about this.
Somebody else?
You were going to... Well, he's going... Oh, yeah, you haven't got married. Engaged yet. Oh, tell you what. Why don't you propose right now, Michael, on the dollop?
Live on the dollar.
I mean, you were thinking, because she was called Parker, and you obviously called Hughes, you're calling yourself Parker Hughes. When you give it, do you dash the thing? Do you Marshall dash Potter?
Marshall
No, it has got
Potter
a dash.
has a hyphen. Yes.
So it's
It does,
hyphenated,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Hyphen Hughes.
I do.
Why would you make yourself a double name?
No, I wouldn't. It was never.
That's one of the reasons you didn't want to do it. You didn't go... That's why the relationship broke up.
I put my foot down
Yeah.
on the hyphen.
Exactly. And you dashed her hopes.
Yeah.
Hey, come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a joke.
Thank you. Oh, very good. I think we're doing well. Only another 3 minutes to go, and then we're sorted there. So we're just going to have a normal conversation, basically. Let's not act up for the cameras.
No,
What cameras?
I didn't talk about the cameras, did I?
Oh.
You wonder what that funny feeling was down your trousers.
I'd be dressed differently.
Okay, we'll just continue having a conversation. As I say. We'll just talk about whatever you want to talk about, exactly, and we'll see what happens.
Normal conversations are constantly interrupted by people saying, let's just have a normal conversation. Let's continue having a normal conversation.
Before we have our normal conversation, let me just lay down a few ground rules. I'll start the normal conversation off, and we'll just see how it kind of runs. Here we go. Oh, I was talking about this thing. Have you come across this thing called ASMR, Becky? ASMR.
ASMR.
It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And basically, it's a weird thing. This thing that apparently happens on YouTube, and there's podcasts as well. It sounds quite sexual in a way. They put some microphones on a dummy, some ear microphones, and then they stand around the dummy, and they might do things like pretending that they're cutting the dummy's hair. So it's like, oh, I'm just cutting your hair now, and they snip around the... And that's meant to make you feel relaxed. The ones that me and the Dollop listeners listened to last night was Feathery Kisses and Sensual Whispers. And it's just this...
that bad in your life.
No, but I was listening for the Dollop. It's just weird because it's just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to kiss your neck now. Oh, yes. But also, it's not just that. It's things like doctor's checkups, having a massage, like you could have a cup of tea or something like that. There's all sorts of different ones, and it's just for people apparently they feel as if they're in the thing, and it's meant to be relaxing. It's meant to just be a thing that relaxes people. So this could be an ASMR now for people who just want to feel relaxed and just feel as if they're in a pub with friends. So let's create the magic. For anyone who's lonely or maybe just wants to relax and be in a pub with friends.
Well, we're certainly in a pub with friends.
We're certainly in a pub.
Okay, so let's just... Here we go. So I'm just going to... It's just normal chat. But we also, bearing in mind, we don't want to let this other person out, do we? We don't want this other person to feel left out.
So we've got to pretend there's someone
We've got to pretend they're there.
Oh, right.
So
Have they got a name? Have they got a name?
No, you can't call them a name. You can't have... Because it's got to be boy or girl, that's the thing. So
Right.
here we go, it's going to be fun.
Sam,
I'll
Leslie.
I'll lead. Well, yeah, but it's got to be their name. You don't want to just say name because it'll just...
Be a boy or a girl.
Yeah, but if they're not called Sam or Leslie, but if they're not called that, Sean, if they're not called that, then that doesn't make sense, does it? So let's just bring them into the world. So they put the headphones on, because that's the thing that you have to do. You have to put the headphones on.
You picked up that beer 6 times to the last minute, attempting to take a drink,
And then I think of something else.
Yeah.
Always thinking.
So do you have to welcome the person and go, lovely to see you?
Oh, well, let's do it as if they're just
Okay.
coming in the room. Okay, so...
Virgin.
Good story. Oh, hello. And here you are. Oh, take a seat. So it's like, just take a drink, people, and let's try and bring people into this.
Okay. Cheers.
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 Hang on. That's for the person there on the left. Clink the glass for him. Anyway, nice beer.
Yeah, very good.
If you want to agree, or just say something about the beer.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, nice beer.
Yes.
Really good beer.
Nice
Lovely
beer.
and
And he said, what do you think? Yes. Okay, so that's involved them there, you see. So it's that kind of thing that happens in ASMR. So if you're
I still don't get it.
it's just meant to feel. It's meant to make you feel as if you're part of something.
So the camera would be looking at us.
So the camera,
they're
it's just
pretending
audio.
that
No,
they're-
it's audio. So it's like you put headphones on. It's literally like you're in the room with that person.
So that person is...
Just listening, basically, and you just involve them.
But you're asking them questions, so can they...
Well, yeah, but it's just nice beer, so they just think, oh, yeah, I suppose it is a nice beer.
Yeah.
That's all they're thinking. Nothing too taxing. Not like, if X equaled Y for plus 2, nothing like that.
That would be just ridiculous.
Exactly. Oh, there probably is a one. There probably is a ASMR for fans of simultaneous equations. I don't know.
What's happening to me?
But have you not...
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, it's a difficult
Just your imaginary...
No!
What's the...
Right, has anyone got the internet?
Yeah.
Right, type in ASMR into YouTube or something. I mean,
Do they find us?
because they normally... I'm not an ASMR person. I'm giving you an example of what it is.
Do they type in worst night out ever in Suffolk? They go straight to us.
Have you typed it in? Just ignore them. Cheers. We're okay. Me and you, eh? We'll stick together. Exactly.
The barman just walked past, wondering what the hell...
I'm just clinking an empty glass in my left ear.
I think your friend might need another drink.
So here's the yeah. Sorry, you're a bit of an alcoholic, aren't you? Empty glass. There you go.
So sensual vanilla ASMR recordings to help soothe and relax you. Lie back, close your eyes, take a deep breath.
Yeah, but if it's like an audio recording, but this idea of an invisible man in the pub...
No, that's what it's kind of like. But it's kind of like that.
Are you sure? Is it a visual thing?
No, it's audio.
Oh, right.
It's audio,
Why
so you
got
can...
a bloody empty seat there and a glass for the guy?
No, because it's creating sound effects.
Oh, right.
It's no different than just having a meditation tape or something.
Yeah, but the difference is it's like you're in the room and people are just talking around you.
Meditation tapes are relaxing.
Yeah, they may be relaxing. This is... yeah. Thank you, my friend. He's just getting the... I'm just describing this for the... He's just getting the cutlery now, people. He's taking your glass. He's taking your glass now. You said you've had too much, to be honest. You've embarrassed yourself tonight. You've embarrassed yourself, and we'll be having talks after this. I brought you here. You've embarrassed yourself in front of my friends tonight. You've shown me up, quite frankly. You go home. Go on. He's gone.
Oh, to touch a glass up there.
It's been a lovely evening. I hope you get something for your dollop, Mr. Davids.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is the kind of thing they like in ASMR, Becky.
Oh, is it?
It's like hugs. So if we do a hug now.
Okay, right.
Oh, David.
Well, don't say David, because it's like nondescript.
Okay.
Oh, that's lovely. Have a nice evening. Oh, so good.
That's exactly what it's like, Becky. I'll send you 20 quid. Yeah, yesterday's. Oh, you heard yesterday's, didn't you, David Grimwood?
Yes, I did.
And now you're on it.
What?
Technically. Mr. Cooney got a little bit of a shock, didn't you? Yeah, because I announced on one of the dollops a few days ago, the one that you heard, Becky, when I went for a walk, didn't I? I went for a nature walk, and Sean woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to see a notification flashing on his screen saying David's Daily Digital Dollop, because he goes to subscribes. And it announced that I'd gone for a walk and released a dollop. But then Sean realised...
The toilet was out of action. God.
Excellent first joke, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I like to think there's a joke every 30 seconds, and I like to think the dollop 3 minutes at the very least, but 4 minutes maybe at the very least. So at this rate, we need another, what's a joke every 30 seconds? What, 8 jokes or something? So we're 1 joke down, 8 jokes. I know. Well, then your observation, could that be classed as a joke? Let's class that, Sean's observation, that to explain that took longer than 30 seconds. That's half a joke, so we're up to 1.5 jokes. When we get to 8, we're off.
Okay.
We're at 1.5 jokes so far. Continue the story, Sean.
No, I just had a bit of a panic. I woke up, I couldn't sleep. My phone was flashing, and I noticed that you'd had a dollop saying on Facebook, just now, David's dollop, and it was entitled, David has gone for a walk in the garden. I thought, oh, bloody hell, he's only got 1 key, and he's never, this is a place you don't really know well. And then I thought, well, hang about. It's 4 in the morning, maybe he did this at 11 o'clock at night. I went to bed at 10. I've got no phone signal. Maybe he's been sat outside trying to ring me for the past 5 hours. That's the concern I have for you, David.
So he checked...
So I went back to sleep.
See, yeah. But you did check your email, just in case I'd emailed.
Because I've got no phone signal, maybe he emailed me, so I checked my emails.
How I managed to find my way back, and I know the listeners know this, and I think we've reached 2 jokes now, I think. I found it back. I think it's because...
Did you leave the door open then?
I left the door slightly ajar.
Oh, well, that's very considerate.
Well, I didn't expect anyone... Oh, I know how popular you are. There's many people who would like to come in the middle of the night and molest you, isn't there, Mr. Gurney? You've got valuables, that's the kind of thing I was just talking about. Is that 3 jokes there? We're nearly halfway through the dollop, ladies and gentlemen. We just keep going there. Press on. I found my way back, Sean, because I had Wi-Fi connection on the... I found my way back by monitoring the bars on the Wi-Fi. So when it said 1 bar, I knew I was reasonably close. When it said 2, I knew I was getting closer. When it said 3 bars, I was like, right, I'm pretty close now. So we should introduce who's with us, actually, again. Sticking with the old guard, of course, we've got the usual, the boring people. Sean Cooney and Michael Hughes are here again.
Hello.
And myself, obviously, David Eagle. You may remember me from yesterday, the day before, and the 349 previous days. We also have Becky from the organiser of the Folk East Festival, and John husband and organiser of the Folk East Festival, husband of Becky, and his husband and organiser.
They're becoming regular contributors. $5.
3.5 jokes, I think. Okay, we continue. We're nearly halfway through the dollop, and we also have Becky and John from Folk East Festival, of course, taking place between the 19th and the 21st of August, where we shall be exhibiting the young'uns in the mix. We were just talking about this. We take folk music, we take pop music, and we wrestle them together. We force them to wrestle brutally together in a gladiatorial fashion, and the resultant pulp that comes out of that is the young'uns in the mix. And that's what we should be doing on the Saturday, on the 20th of August at the Folk East Festival. But also, we have another John.
Hello.
John and Lucy as well. Hello. From a band called
Honey and the Bear.
Honey and the Bear. Excellent. Well, now, how about giving us a little sample of something, maybe? Like a... Could you give us a little, like, riff or something? Could you?
I don't even know what song we sing.
Any song at all. Just a couple of lines will do. I can edit out your vacillations, so it'll just seem like you're really, really egotistical and just went straight in there. 4.5, thank you.
I can't even snuggle song.
The snuggle song, you know, snuggle song. Oh, this is good for the topic of ASMR. So, you know, we were talking about people, the intimate thing of snuggling. The snuggle song. It's Honey and the Bear.
Okay. Alright. It's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you.
Oh.
You come to see me, so I know you want to snuggle me too. Oh, I can't remember the words.
Oh, that's really nice. It's cold. It's cold and what? And I want to snuggle you.
And you're all doing it?
Yeah, and what's the other bit? So it's cold and what?
It's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you.
It's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you, snuggle you.
You've come to see me, so I know you want to snuggle me too.
Oh, this is really nice. This is how you've met. This is how you met. Okay, after 4. And we'll maybe be hands. 1, 2, 3. It's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you, snuggle you. And me too. And again, okay. It's cold and all you do is snuggle you, snuggle you. And you've come to see me, so I know you want to snuggle me too, snuggle me too. Excellent. 4.5 jokes and a song, which lifts it to...
You've got your own covers band now.
Which lifts it to... Well, you need to be in the covers to snuggle. I mean, it's a good way of snuggling. 5.5, thank you. All right. We're doing well. We also haven't even finished introducing, though, of course, because we have David Grimwood and Louise Grimwood. Is that right?
Hello.
Hello.
From the Grimwood's eateries, including Cafe Froy's in Suffolk, and also stalwarts of the Folk East Festival, providing some great local food. And we've just enjoyed one of your venison curries.
What's the key ingredient? What's the best tip?
Venison.
Right, so we did 6 jokes, thank you. We're 3/4 of the way through the dollop now. Okay.
What's your tip, David, for a good curry?
Oh, it has to come from the heart.
Ooh.
Really?
Venison, heart. Come on.
Oh, I thought 6.5.
Turn the recorder off.
Hang on, why am I classing every joke as a half joke? What did that say? We're at 7 jokes.
What is that one?
Well, I'm going to class each joke as a half point, so 6.5. We've only got 3 jokes to go.
Lots of love. Gentle mixture of spices.
I wondered what that was in the sauce.
Yeah.
Lots of love, you call it, eh?
Slow, gentle cooking.
Excellent.
Or if I'm really clever, I get Louise to do it.
So you opened your cafe in 2002, you were saying this, and you opened it the night before you proposed to your now wife, David. Is that right?
He hasn't got a wife, David.
You know, I thought you said you proposed.
You live in sin, David. Did you not know?
You said you proposed, didn't you?
That's a nice joke.
No. You said you'd proposed, didn't you?
He's gone pale.
You said you'd proposed.
Oh, that was a different wife.
Oh, right. I can't keep up. Which is what his wife said, which is why. Anyway. Oh, 7.5.
Only, so we're talking about the spice of life.
Ah, well, exactly, yeah.
Louise, at that time, 14 years ago, Louise was still 2 years away from walking through the door.
Correct.
Bowling me off my feet because she came through the door really fast.
Oh, we've reached it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to David's Daily Digital Dollop. We'll be back tomorrow when I may even up the ante to 8.5 jokes, because that's the way we do it. We're always evolving, always progressing.
Oh, answer the phone.
The phone's ringing. That's the popularity of David's Daily Digital Dollop. I've only literally stopped the recording 5 seconds ago, and already people are ringing to book at your restaurant. There you go.
Hasn't even gone out yet.
I think the best bit there was hearing from you and your wife, the chemistry between the two. Unbelievable. So we should end probably with one final bit of 1, 2, 3. It's cold and I want to do is snuggle you, and you're gonna see me. Oh, you want to snuggle me too? And again, it's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you, and you come to see me. No, you want to snuggle me too? Oh. Thank you. Do you want to give me a bit of ASMR? Oh, yeah, I know, I didn't talk about that. Becky,
don't say that.
you listened. You, when you went home, listened to a bit of ASMR, didn't you?
Yeah,
and you were a bit perturbed by what you
I
heard.
was really, really worried about it because I thought I just better go and sit. I took my computer to bed with me and I thought, right, I'll just listen to a bit of what David was going on about. And I found a YouTube clip of this woman fondling these sort of ears on a machine, and it was about massage.
On the dummy, yeah.
But it just sounded so creepy and unnatural, and I couldn't imagine what it would be like.
Yeah. You sent me a link of that, so I think we shall say goodbye, and as the snuggle song fades into the distance, I will play you a bit of latex gloves over the ears. So thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. We shall fade out with the snuggle song. 1, 2, 3. It's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you, and you come to see me, so I know you want to snuggle me too. Oh, it's cold and all I want to do is snuggle you, and you come to see me, so I know you want to snuggle me too.